Hey, welcome back everybody to Game 3 of Sparkyz versus Woongjin Stars, and this is going to be HoGiL versus ZerO. HoGiL trying to step up and win the match actually for Sparkyz. How often have we been in a 2-0 lead? Not very often, that's how often. Anyways, HoGiL, you've got to assume, is a huge underdog in this fight. ZerO has just been really the heart of Woongjin Stars this season, the still currently for a little while reigning MSL champion. That won't be for long since he is already eliminated out of the MSL, but still currently reigning MSL champion. And he has been pretty ridiculous this season. 12-4 so far. It looks like he lost his last Zerg versus Zerg, but he has been playing extremely well. Let me see. It looks like, I think, yeah, HoGiL will be the purple Zerg in the southeast, and ZerO is going to be the orange Zerg here in the western position. This map is Outsider SE, so a pretty classic Zerg versus Zerg map. And it ought to be fast and furious. This map, when in Zerg versus Zerg, rarely ever makes it very far. HoGiL is now 1-3 after winning his last game as a Zerg versus Zerg against HoGiL. And well, you know, maybe HoGiL has... maybe he's returning to his old self, I guess. But still, you know, it's a good win against a player who has been doing well in ZVZ this season. ZerO has also been doing incredibly well at ZVZ this season, so, you know, if HoGiL is able to take out ZerO here, he might be able to kind of solidify himself and really progress as a Zerg versus Zerg player. So far, it looks like both players are scouting in the clockwise direction, which means that HoRangi's scout will be a little bit later with his Overlord. HoRangi is going for a 9 pool, it looked like, and some sort of 12 build so far going for... let's see, yeah, it looks like he's sending a drone out for a hatchery, so it looks like a 12 hatchery going down for... Oh, wait, I am sorry, I am talking about this backwards. 12 hatchery going down for HoGiL, and it was a 9 hatchery going down for ZerO. ZerO is in orange, HoGiL is in purple, so HoGiL likely to be in a lot of danger right now if those early Zerglings are able to get into that natural expansion. Luckily for HoGiL, I got this all backwards, so forget everything I said so far, but HoGiL will be able to scout out ZerO's base pretty quickly with his Overlord. His Overlord is going in the right direction, ZerO's is going in the wrong direction, but those first 6 Zerglings are already out, and probably 2 more being built right now. So those Zerglings heading down towards the right position, but HoGiL so far has no Zerglings. His spawning pool is not even complete yet, so he's going to have to do a little bit of drone micro, I imagine, to protect this natural expansion. Still, it looks like, actually, just, excuse me, ZerO just transitioning into lair, so he's going not only these quick Zerglings that might be able to do a lot of damage to this natural expansion, but also going for a quick lair, so he's going to be going straight into Mutalisks, and this hatchery is already in a lot of danger. Pretty much, this is going to be pretty tough for HoRangi to pull out. He's killed one of those Zerglings, I think, and getting maybe a second one, but he is losing all of his drones. His drones are not doing enough damage to those Zerglings that... and natural expansion is still under siege. The first Zergling's finally coming out for HoRangi and might be able to defend this natural expansion. If he's able to keep this natural expansion up, he will be in a okay position. I can't say that he'll be in a great position just because he lost so many drones trying to defend this natural expansion. Finally, a couple of extra Zerglings coming in, so I think HoGiL finally has the numbers to stop this quick Zergling harassment, but still just a sliver of life on that natural expansion, and HoGiL is forced to just pump a ton of Zerglings right now to defend, because he has, you know, practically no drones left. That expansion hatchery is almost dead, and he is not mining any gas right now. So ZerO going for one base, going straight into Spire, and he's just going to try to get a couple of Mutalisks, and honestly, HoGiL is not going to be able to do anything about this. He doesn't really have enough drones to be mining gas to tech up to lair and build anything. I can't see what he can do. Maybe if he can try to get up a spore colony in the near future, but it's going to take a long time for him to get that out. So Harangi pretty much losing so far to a build order win. I don't want to quite call it just yet, but Harangi after that attack, I keep saying Harangi, sorry, I switched games too fast, I haven't got my mind totally switched. Sorry, HoGiL after that attack is, was just crippled, only had, I believe, 5 drones altogether that were mining. He left 3 of those at his natural expansion, and he had only 2 left at his main base. And once again, I still don't think that he's mined any gas. I don't know, he has his assimilator up, or the extractors, that's what the Zerg use. He had an extractor up, but that's been it. It looks like he's finally putting down a creep colony. He's got his evolution chamber building, so he might be able to get a spore colony or 2 out. But will it be enough? 3 Mutalisks almost definitely being built. Probably a 4th Mutalisk right there being built for ZerO. So the first 2 are out. The 3rd one's probably going to pop in just a second. And those 3 Mutalisks are going to have free reign over the entire map. HoGiL does have those creep colonies around his base, but I don't know if he even has enough money to morph them into spore colonies. That's a lot of resources it takes to do that, and 3 spore colonies pretty quickly. It looks like he is going to be able to put 1 up at least, but ZerO is going in for an attack with those Mutalisks right now at the front door, timed with Zerglings, and he might even have greater Zergling numbers just because since his economy was unaffected, he's been able to mine this entire time completely and maybe even build a couple of extra drones. Tried to sneak in a couple of Zerglings, and HoGiL is going to be able to defend against that, but ZerO very nicely sending in some supplementary Zerglings, so sending them in 2 waves, and those Zerglings are going to be able to take out those spore colonies, and take out the last of the drones, and that is going to be it for HoGiL. There's really nothing that he can do right now. Pretty much a build order loss for HoGiL. That's unfortunate for him, because he really didn't do anything in particular to lose the game. Maybe he could have microed a little bit better with his drones to stop those early Zerglings, but going for a 12 hatch and getting attacked by a 9 pool, it takes a lot of work to defend that natural expansion. And there it is. HoGiL finally GG's. Unfortunate loss to ZerO, but ZerO's a good, he's a good Zerg player, and he's not going to let a build order advantage slip him by like that. So ZerO is keeping Woongjin alive right now, and but Sparkyz still up 2-1 and has another chance to end it before a possible ace match. So we're going to see if Sparkyz can close it out in 4. Yeah, thanks for watching.